situation.
So in case y'all missed, split decision, 38-38, the third judge. We all thought it was Belmontes. Obviously, the crowd thought it was Belmontes.
Okay, here we go. Sedna, right? Sedna.
Cerna now walking off to a barrage. He's got a few fans out back there somewhere. But anyways, that was once again, I think we're learning a couple things.
Corpus Christi, Texas.
Going to the judges is a risk. And I think they like fast, happy hands. They like a lot of hands. They like a lot of movement. And the ones that are stopping back and waiting for counterpunching are maybe not being judged the way they are used to being judged by these judges. Would that be a fair assessment?
Yes, you can say that. I mean,
okay, here we go. Are we ready for the co-main event?
One thing is for certain, never leave it in the hands of the judges.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I mean,
are you ready?
Jawbreaker, is there anyone else that to explain it other than these judges seem to like a busy fight rather than the counterpunchers?
Corpus Christi, Texas. Let's get it one more time.
I really don't know. I can't get in the head of anybody else, and I don't know what they're looking at, and I can't try to make something out of nothing. So I don't know what they're looking at, but anything is possible, man.
All right, well, we are up, I believe, is this the featherweight division, and Ramsey Luna taking on Daryl Hayes, I believe, is the next fight.
Yeah.
And so this will be a 6-round featherweight co-main event. Ramsey Luna, 13-5, 6 KOs, taking on Daryl Hayes, 5-10, 1 KO. And most of the time in the featherweight, the situation usually means they're going to go to the judges, which has been its own, interesting situation and excitement on its own.
Yeah, exactly. But as a mentality, you have to being a fighter. In your mind, you don't want to leave it to the judges. You want to go out there and give it your best and have that attitude as a fighter. Don't leave it in the judges' hands.
Yeah, Jawbreaker, would you say that now after what you've seen happen, if you're a fighter coming up, would this change your strategy, thinking I don't want to let it get to the scorecard because maybe it's not as predictable as we think it is?
That's already my strategy coming into a fight, is to not let it go to the scorecard. Because if you're a fighter, these things happen, and you should know that. And you shouldn't have a plan on going to the scorecards anyway, in my opinion.
All right, well, here comes Mr. Luna to the ring. Tell me a little bit about Mr. Luna here, Jawbreaker. What do we got here?
Well, I got Luna. He had an amateur record of 12-12. Okay. He told me he had a pro style, and that kind of means you're not a fast-paced fighter. You got to pick your shots. You're more of a boxer. You take your time. So he had an 11-0 start, and then he came into his first loss. And that's when he had a few more fights, another loss, and then he met a new coach, and the new coach taught him the fundamentals, taught him how to box, taught him how to use his jab, and taught him the basic things.
We'll talk more about it in a second, Jawbreaker. Let's go to the introductions.
Of the evening. This is scheduled for 6 rounds in the featherweight division. Each round 3 minutes of action. Now let's meet our principals. Standing to my right and boxing out of the blue corner. As a professional, he is a veteran of 15 fights with 1 knockout. At 5 feet 5 inches, weighing in at 125 1/4 pounds, he is in the gray, black, and red trim shorts. He is a product of Houston, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, Daryl Double Trouble Hayes. And across the ring, boxing out of the red corner as a professional, 13 wins, 7 of those by way of knockout. Against 5 defeats, he stands in at 5 feet 8 inches, weighing in at 126 pounds. He is a product out of San Antonio, out of Corpus Christi, in the camouflage shorts, Ramsey Rambo Luna.
Right, we are back at Battle of the Bay 3, Reina Promotions. This is the co-main event, 6-round featherweight, Ramsey Luna, Daryl Hayes, and they look ready to go.
Man, intense stare-off.
Our referee in charge.
Does that ever really work, the stare-down, Ron? Have you ever been intimidated from the stare-down?
I've never been intimidated, but I believe it works. A lot of people do it. Mike Tyson does it.
Mike's was insane. Yeah. Mike had you lost before the fight even started.
Wow.
Don't know much about Hayes yet. Didn't get a chance to talk to him, but you did say you got a chance to talk to Luna. Got off to a hot start, got a little struggle.
Yeah, got a little struggle. Then he met a new coach that taught him the fundamentals
Okay.
of boxing, you know, and taught him how to jab. He said he wasn't jabbing when he was fighting. So now that he got some basic fundamentals, it made him a better fighter. And now he's back and he's ready to make a statement.
I'll tell you what, in the camouflage shorts, looks like he wants to go to war.
Ramsey has a lot of heart. He has a lot of heart.
There don't seem to be any love lost between these two.
No.
Ooh, big right hook there from Hayes. Almost landed flush, but
Yeah, he partially blocked.
Yeah.
man, Hayes is just going. Is that almost too wild of a hook there? I mean, he's really
swinging for the fence.
And in a 6-round fight, that could be, you know, later on, you can't just keep swinging like that, can you?
Yeah, not if you're not effective. You know, if you're hitting the guy, yeah, you're taking something out of him. But if you're not taking nothing out of the guy, and you're swinging like that, you're gonna wear down. You're gonna leave yourself open.
Referee calls a hold already. I didn't know if that was worthy of a warning, but doesn't look like any points were deducted there.
Nope.
But
He's just leaning on him, holding him is all he's doing.
Hayes' corner disagreeing, I would say.
Oh,
There
what a
landed
big
shot.
shot.
Big right hook, top of the head there for Luna.
Way to come back off for a break.
Oh, here's
man.
what the referee's talking about right there. Okay.
Yeah, he's just leaning on him is what he's doing.
Yeah, now he is. I think he took a couple shots and suddenly,
He's holding on for dear life. It looks like.
I mean, yeah.
That was a big shot he took.
It's a boxing trick. He's leaning on him.
And he's holding up his arms to act like I'm not doing it. Congrats to the referee, though. He's not having it. He's not going to let.
The ref's in charge.
He's not going to let the fans get disappointed. Once again, in an ugly clinch, Luna looking very frustrated.
Very. This would be a very
Like
sloppy
he's
fight.
trying to set up that he's the one not holding, and the referee is. This is a bad sales job.
He got hit with some shots he don't want to get hit with anymore.
Wow, we were talking about this pre-fight, before any of the fights.
Ramsey needs to just start throwing some uppercuts, back him up, so he won't hold no more.
There you go. There's a little uppercut there by Luna.
As soon as he starts coming in, start doing.
But now we see Luna grabbing a little bit. This has by far been the most clinches we've seen all night.
I mean, I actually think it's smart by
What
Hayes.
it is,
I think
they're both standing the ground is what it is.
Is that what it is?
I think Hayes is overmatched, and he realizes that, and he's making an ugly fight, you know?
Yeah. Well, final seconds of the first round. Again, we see them tangle up a little bit. Very unorthodox first round.
Very unorthodox. What it is, they're both standing the ground, they're both not moving, and there's no action. There's no action.
Now, at least by what I'm looking at, it seems like the referee is pinning Hayes as the issue here as far as the holding and everything else, as he went and talked to him in the corner, and I think had a little bit more of a conversation about no holding in the next round.
Promoter here in the house, Rick Moronis. Thank you for being here, Rick.
All right, well, who do you got that first round? I mean, can you make a judgment?
Man, it's obvious it was Luna. Luna landed big shots, and he had Hayes grabbing, trying to get away from him, so I gave it to Luna.
All right, now, we talked about it before the fight started. What did you call it? Shell shock, I guess, when you get hit that first time and go, uh-oh.
Yeah, when you get hit like that, it's a shell shock. It's a shell shock. You're either going to retreat or you're going to go forward. So.
And he's going forward. Let's give Hayes credit. All right, the referee, let's see if he can keep it clean for this second round. Oh, Hayes with a big shot out the gate.
Ramsey could just box him and keep it on the outside. He won't. I guarantee he won't hold no more. But Ramsey likes to go forward, so.
Yeah, I think Luna needs to use the jab more and use straight punches more to keep him away, because every time he gets in close, he grabs. And to stop that, you need to throw long, straight punches to keep him at bay.
Yeah, you had said that his jab, I guess, wasn't in his repertoire yet. Ron, would you agree that, he's not establishing the jab enough to keep Hayes from just bulldozing him?
Exactly. So he should do, just keep that jab going, keep him at bay, and then work the right hand whenever he wants to.
Well, Jawbreaker, it looks to me when Luna, even when he jabs, though, he steps in rather than jab to keep the distance.
But that's okay, but he needs to put it where it's going to land. And now if you step in and you miss, you're the distance is closed, not a dude could grab you. But if you step in and you jab to the belly, to the chest, and it lands, you're able to keep that distance.
All right,
you can't step in and miss the jab if you're gonna do that. You gotta hit something.
I think the referee finally deducted a point for that one. Something tells me Hayes and him aren't going to dinner after this fight. Hayes very frustrated.
Ramsey should adjust, but being a fighter, you always wanted to go forward. And knowing Ramsey, that's pretty much his style.
Right.
They're not going to go nowhere. It's going to stay like this.
So when they say styles make fights and you have two people that just want to come forward like this, could be the result.
It's exactly what you'll see.
Well, not necessarily, you know what I mean? You got one coming forward to grab, you got one coming forward to hit. If you got both guys coming forward to hit, you get explosiveness.
Right.
You get an explosive fight. But this is a different aspect. One not coming close to fight. He's coming close to hold.
Now, in your experience, have you ever fought a guy like this? I mean, how frustrating is this? You want to put on a good show, you want to be able to punch, and he just keeps coming in and in and in. Can that maybe make you make a mistake because you get frustrated?
Yeah, definitely. I fought a guy that like that. He had more experience than me, and he knew how to grab, and he kept tying me up, and I couldn't work. And it made me wrestle. It made me leave myself open. And it's something you have to learn to deal with as a fighter because it happens.
Now, I would say that that's something he needs to learn as he grows here with Luna. You got to learn how to deal with guys like this, and right now it doesn't look like he does.
And you're right, and he does it, but it's the quick adjustment that I say you can say Ramsey needs to learn, but they're both wrestling him. I mean, it's both of them, you know.
Well, you can
they're both going to stand their ground. Look at Ramsey.
You can clearly see the frustration on Ramsey. You know, maybe took an extra shot there out of, I finally got to punch you.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes if a guy grab you good enough, I mean, you got to depend on the ref sometimes. It ain't nothing you can do if he know how to grab and grab you good enough. You just got to the ref has to become a part of the fight, unfortunately.
Final second of the round. A little action afterwards. Oh, Lord.
That's kicked in.
Apparently no one. Wow, I'll tell you what.
Wow.
We got a war. Neither one of these guys like each other very much right now.
Both fighters are getting frustrated.
Yeah, now,
you was just talking about the frustration. I think it hit the fan right here.
Now, if you're Luna's camp, you got to be telling him, hey, don't get a point disqualified after the round and mess yourself up here.
Exactly.
You got to keep your distance.
You already had 2 points minus. Don't get one from you. Make the cards closer. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I understand. You know, he's definitely frustrated. But again, it seems like what Ramsey's doing right now, he's very talented, he's got a lot going for him, but he still needs some experience here, and that's a sign that maybe maturity-wise, you can't let a guy just get you. Although I understand why.
Exactly.
This has been a tough fight for him.
You can't. Hopefully Ramsey should start boxing is what he should do, keep him on the outside.
Now this referee is, I think he's tried his best.
Take away another point.
I think he's tried his best. Do you think the referee has done a good job in this situation? I think he's trying his best to give the crowd what they want.
Yeah, I think he's not doing a bad job.
Keep him on the outside. Comes in, just keep that jab. Keep him at bay. Keep him at bay.
But I mean, yeah. Do you think you agree with me on the? I mean, this is the third time he's talked to the guy.
Yeah. I mean, he got to take points and disqualify. I mean, that's the next step. You know. Unfortunately.
I was going to say, I wonder, do you think disqualification may be in the cards this round?
Very.
This is
trying hard to make this a boxing match.
This reminds me of my dad. He didn't get mad at me a lot, but when he did, I told you to stop.
Well, all I can say is if they stop this fight, that'll be the first I've ever seen.
He's trying. How about let's get behind the referee?
All right, Luna. Definitely, you can tell.
He needs to just stay boxing, Ramsey.
And could that be a problem there to where Luna is now getting so frustrated, wants to hit him, he stops boxing?
That could be a problem. I can see it in his face. He wants to hurt this guy.
You can see there is no love lost between these two. Luna is very frustrated. Now to Hayes' credit, we've seen the stoppage of the clinches and everything, so maybe we'll get some good back and forth here in these last couple of rounds.
That's it. If they can stay boxing like this, we can really see what kind of skill both of them possess.
Now that it's, Oh, a little dance there.
That was a good move. That was a good. There's nothing wrong with that. Stay boxing. They need to stay boxing. They need to stay boxing.
Now they're in the clinch a little bit.
Yep.
Nothing too crazy here. Now, why, if you're Luna and you want to get out, why is it so hard for him right now to create that separation? Just not knowing what to do yet, or is it?
Well, it's not that not knowing what to do. It's just instincts. He's a brawler, and it's just instincts is just coming over. He's the one to just go ahead and just do what he can and make sure he's ahead.
Now, Jawbreaker, can you change your instincts enough to where going forward, you got to create space? You can't just come in as a brawler all the time. Do you think that maybe, he's tried to adjust throughout his career, as you discussed earlier?
But this is just something you got to learn. I mean, if you haven't encountered it and you haven't worked on it, you're not just gonna all of a sudden just have it in your pocket. You know what I mean? So this is something he's gonna learn after this fight to deal with this. Because I dealt with certain things in my fights that I hadn't encountered before, and after that fight, I worked on it to get better at it. And now next time I encountered it, I knew what to do. So it's just a learning phase. Boxing is you learn fight by fight. Every time you encounter something, you learn.
Now, Ron, he's saying, though, for this fight, is there anything that Luna's corner can do, a little advice or instruction to get him the space? Because it looks like when they do go toe-to-toe, he is winning.
What he needs to do, like right there, let him go back up with the hands up and spin out. He doesn't have to stay there. Simple stuff. He comes in, keep the jab going, they keep that distance, and he can use that right hand whenever he wants to.
Now, to Hayes' credit, it may not be pretty, but Luna has not landed, that I can remember, anything that's been too damaging. He's trying.
Well, let's do something here.
They're both smothering their punches.
Yeah.
And this is really a hard round to judge, to be honest with you.
There was a little bit of a left hook at the end by Luna.
There it is.
Yeah,
Little stare down. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
These two don't like each other. Yeah, if you're Luna, you can't do that, though.
I think it's actually smart on Hayes' part, because if he would be fighting straight up, I think he would have been and got knocked out by now.
Right, absolutely. I mean, John's saying that this is pretty much what Hayes has got to do. Try to frustrate him, try to get him out of his game, get him in the clinch. And so, could you maybe give credit to Hayes for his strategy? Luna obviously is very frustrated right now.
He's punching. It's throwing him off his game. He doesn't know what to do right now.
Yeah.
So right now he's fighting on instinct is all he's doing. He's just fighting, basically almost a street fight. Because he lost, his mentality's gone already.
Right, and so, again,
Here we go. For those of you that
I
didn't
think
make
this is round 4, correct?
It's round
Round number 4 was scheduled 6.
Round number 4.
All right, here we go.
Aquí vamos.
There's that jab we've been talking about.
There you go. Ramsey needs to just start boxing.
That left-handed
He
jab.
can box. I've seen him box. He can box. Stay on the outside.
There we go.
There you go.
Now
See,
he's landing
just
some
let his hands
combinations
go.
here. There's the jab.
That's it. That's all he has to do.
And he's keeping the distance, Jawbreaker, the way that you wanted him
that's
to do. See, instead of going forward that time, he backed off. Is that more what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Look, you can do push off, come back, start over again with the jab, work the jab.
Yeah, Jawbreaker's he getting that distance you like now?
Yeah, but now he's coming in again now. But he was doing good in the beginning of the round. He just needs to keep it up.
Is it hard? I mean, is it hard to fight instinct? I mean, you are who you are.
Exactly.
And so I'm sure his corner just told him, keep the distance, use the jab, and after about a minute in, screw this, I want to kill this guy.
It's exactly what's happening right now. He comes out, his mind's it's not as cluttered as it was like it is now with them both just leaning on each other. He'll come out boxing, but as you can see, when he gets hit with a good shot, he wants to just go in there and just try to take him out.
Now, Jawbreaker, when you've gotten frustrated, have you ever let it completely, get out? Have you gotten out of your head before, at least for a round or two, before you realize, like, hey man, I got to settle in here?
Yeah, I have. I didn't know what to do. The guy was grabbing me. I just went berserk, and unfortunately, it didn't hurt me. But in a situation, in different situations, different things happen, and it could have went against me, leaving myself open, going crazy, and just losing my cool. I think that's the object of him doing that. Right.
Now, Luna, again, once he's gotten some distance, has landed a couple body shots now, and I'll say this, Ron. Luna doesn't seem to have. A little rapid. See, that's the stuff you got to stay away from if you're Luna.
Yep, you better watch it. Get disqualified.
Take away a point, get disqualified. I get it. You're mad, but you can't let. And how hard is that? Because this is a fight. To keep to hold back your anger and keep your cool.
Being in there, been in there myself when there's action going on like that. Being in the game so long, but then Ramsey hasn't been in the game that long.
Yes.
To know when to stop when you have to.
Yeah, I mean, Jawbreaker, would you say something? I mean, as far as, how crucial could that have been if he would have lost that point? Let's say he loses by 1 point in a split decision. What do you do in his corner to kind of be like? Have you ever had anyone in your corner be able to say and bring you back and be like, you got to calm down, you got to stay away from stuff that can get a point deducted?
Yeah. You have to have that in the corner, but sometimes you don't have time to get back to the corner for them to tell you that. Maybe you might deduct the point, and then that's the point, or disqualification. So you as a fighter, you got to know to keep it cool, man. And a lot of times you learn it throughout your career. You don't have it in the beginning.
I'm starting to feel your theory. I think Hayes knows more what he's doing here than we're giving him credit for. You start from the stare down at the beginning to now. I think being a little bit of an annoyance is part of his strategy here.
I mean, it has to be. I think he started the fight. He got hit. He realized he didn't like it, and the rest of the fight, he fought. He made it an ugly fight, And I think that's to his credit because he would have been out by now.
Yeah, I mean, Ron, do you agree? I think Hayes, we maybe need to give him a little more credit for his creativity here. He's getting. It seems like it's part of the strategy now to get Luna frustrated in a big bad decision.
That's exactly what it seems like he's doing now. I mean, to say he's winning the fight, he's probably just going out just to get him frustrated, to get him ready to disqualify to win. You never know.
All right, well, it is the sixth and final round, which has been a very contentious fight between Ramsey Luna and Daryl Hayes. Oh, nice little left-hand jab. Again, at the beginning of the round, Luna establishing distance.
Hopefully they keep that boxing.
Yeah, he landed a good jab, but he stepped in. He should have kept the distance. He should have kept the distance.
Throw that jab off his back foot.
Nice left hook there.
I think he wants to hurt this guy so bad. He's not thinking about keeping the distance. He want to come forward.
And to your credit, Jawbreaker, I'm hearing his corner saying keep some distance, and he's just not doing it right now. Right? He's just too frustrated.
He's not. It's that mentality. He wants to get in there. He wants to just brawl with the guy. He's already got him to that state of mind that you're not going to take me out. Ooh,
yeah, that was a nice little back and forth there.
Good shot.
Left hand shot by. Oh, a big body shot by Luna.
Punches together.
Some nice hooks to the body. Luna looking to finish. He wants the knockout. He's frustrated. He's angry. Nice left hook. Hayes kind of retreating it.
He's doing a good combination right there. If he comes that up the middle with a left hook.
And here we go.
Keep that jab going. Keep that jab going. Step back. Great distance.
All right, now they're. You can't teach a bull new tricks right now. Luna's a bull, and he's just trying to go forward, man.
Luna, as long as I've known him, his style is to come forward.
Yeah. But it does seem, when they do go toe-to-toe, Jawbreaker, that he is the more experienced, more skilled boxer.
Yeah, he's the stronger fighter also,
Yeah, it looks like his punches have a little more pop as well.
Yeah. If he can just step back and just throw a flurry from the outside, really open this fight up.
Now we got a little combination from Luna as we are right on top of the action.
Body.
Luna establishing some good body shots, I think.
He does. Ramsey needs to keep going to the body and work himself back upstairs.
Now, to Hayes' credit, though, it looks like, I don't want to jinx anything, that it's going to go to the scorecard where, as we've discovered all night, it's not necessarily what we think it's going to be.
No, it's not, but as you can see, he already got 2 points taken away from him. So
I don't think these two are going to Facebook friend each other, by the way, after this thing is done.
I don't think so either.
Some good action the end of the
Good
final round
combinations.
here. Nice hooks by Luna.
Raptors getting good. Raptors getting some good combinations in.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Luna trying to make one last statement here.
Yeah.
But again, coming forward, Jawbreaker. That's his way he fights.
Well,
That was a great.
he
great,
got some things
great
to
round.
work on, and I think he's going to work on them, you know, because when you have a situation like this, you want to get better. You look at your mistakes and you fix them. So, no problem.
All right, well, Ron, once again, we will have a discussion that we may not get right. I think Luna won the fight. What would you say?
Well, no doubt. He's more aggressive. What's in his respect? He's just leaning on him. He ain't throwing no punches. When he's inside, he's too much trying to keep Luna from throwing punches at him. You know, and Luna's just trying to stay busy. But Hayes is not letting him because he's just leaning on him. That's all he's doing.
All right. Yeah, now, again, I think this will be the first unanimous decision going towards Luna.
Okay, fans, here we go.
Do you have it
for the
going that
last
way?
Round number 6.
Oh, we had another round to
Yeah,
go. I
we
thought
got
they
another round.
the
Last round, Luna landed a lot of good body shots.
Here we go.
I've seen things starting to open up. So let's see if that continues, and maybe he can get a knockout in this last round.
Okay, the announcer guy behind me, I apologize for the technical difficulties there, said it was round 6, and so we got another round of boxing to go here, people.
Yeah. They keep punching. They keep boxing. All Raptors need to do is step back, throw a quick flurry.
And Luna seems pretty happy about that because Hayes might be finally running out of enough gas to clinch and hold. And I mean, let's face it, Luna wants to put this kid on the
He's
canvas.
holding on to the ropes. Look at that.
They got him on the ropes. It looked like it might call it. Ooh, that was close. I thought the referee might call it right there.
Oh,
body shot.
good body shot.
That was a heck of a body shot right there. Now he's pulling him forward
He's
again.
back to holding now.
Hayes he's surviving.
Put some tape.
He's talking to the camera right now. Got a little something to say. At least he's a little bit of a showman. I can hear him right now say that he says he's holding it. He's not the one holding to the camera. And, yeah, well, we could agree to disagree on who was doing the holding there, but he seems pretty confident that he didn't do it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
of
that
course.
really helped him out because he was getting. Luna was really bringing it.
You know what? You're right. You know, we almost saw the fight end, and then he gets to have a 30-second break, have a nice little chat with the camera, and now he looks like he's got a little energy back.
Yeah, it sure does. It's like they're both boxing actually. Both look pretty good.
You know, they say boxing is brain and strategy. Let's face it, he just gave himself 30 seconds of extra win and had a little fun time with the camera as well.
Oh yeah, no doubt. As much as he goes down, Raptors to throw a couple of uppercuts, make him quit doing that.
Yeah, because I think his first reaction is to duck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to duck in. I see what you're saying there. When
As soon as he goes down, Raptors just step back, give him a 5-3.
Yeah, when Hayes throws that punch, Luna seems to want to duck and go in and get inside, which is not what he needs to do for this fight. Now to Hayes' credit, like I agree with you. I think this might have been over earlier, and he's still here.
Yeah, man, it's an ugly fight, but it's a good strategy for Hayes to stay in the fight.
And it's an interesting storytelling in a way, Ron. I mean, you know, a guy that looked like he was going to go down in round 1 or 2 has been just crafty and frustrated the other guy and found ways to catch breaks. The next thing you know, he's going to the scorecard where it seemed to have been anybody's game tonight.
Oh,
I mean,
Did he get him finally?
no, I don't know what he's trying to pull right there.
Luna is
Right,
very
right.
frustrated. There's no other way to describe it. He's very frustrated.
but you got to keep that under control because you could lose a fight.
Oh, big left hook by Luna. Yeah, and that's what we were discussing earlier. You know, the rabbit punch almost in the corner.
Yeah.
The little bit of the extracurriculars after the one bell. Can't do it. There's 10 seconds left.
Here we go,
Don't
the last
let
10 seconds.
yourself make a
Of
mistake.
this fight now.
Hayes already shown us.
Yeah,
the
here we go.
If he decides to go down and not get up from one of them fouls,
There you go.
he just earned himself a no contest.
Nice big right hand to end the fight. It is all over. Hayes and Luna. Now it's officially over.
Oh, and they actually hug after the fight.
that
That's
was
surprising.
That's a little. good sportsmanship
That was
there.
intense right there.
Being able to take everything that happened, leave it in the ring, good job, and move on to your next fight. All right, well, we've already kind of discussed, I think we all agree we think Luna's going to take this one.
Yeah, no doubt. Easy. He's going to take it easy.
Okay, but credit to Hayes, though, because this, he was able to find ways to extend the fight, and he's at least given himself a chance.
Yeah, exactly, especially with the decisions tonight.
That's what I mean. The way it's going, he's like, hey, I made it. Let's see what can happen. Now, again, we all agree that it was Luna. But I'll tell you what, he got very lucky that none of his little mental frustrations did not lead to a deduction or a disqualification or something. He's going to have to stop doing that going forward.
He's lucky he didn't hit him in the back of the head like he almost did in that last round.
Yeah. Yeah, the last thing, Jawbreaker, you want to have is the blueprint of I can frustrate you and I can make you make mistakes.
Yes.
So going forward, we'll see how this one turns out. But I think he learned, if you're Luna, you learned a lot. You learned, okay, I need to figure out what to do with a guy that keeps coming forward, and I need to learn to keep my cool. Those are two big lessons. If you can come out with a victory, that could be very beneficial down the road.
Definitely, because you never know, he might run into this again. You know what I mean? And next time he'll know exactly what to do.
Come on, let's give it up for one more time. A lot of boxing love.
All right, we're going to go to the scorecards. Let's see how this one worked out.
How about one more round?
Y'all want one more round? One more round? One more round? How about one more round? How about one more round? Well, then that's unanimous. But we can't go one more round. He won't let me. I'd like to see one more. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the judges' scorecard for this unanimous decision. All two judges scored 60-52, and our third judge, 59-53. All for our winner by a unanimous decision, Ramsey Luna.
All right, we finally agree with the judges. Ramsey Luna with the victory. Very well earned, very hard fought. But credit to Ramsey. He got all the way to the end.
Come here, Rambo.
And was able to give him a heck of a fight and taught Luna a lot of lessons. Let's see what the kid has to say.
That was a very unorthodox
Fight.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yes, I agree, man. He came to fight. He turned into a fight. I wasn't going to back down, so I just did the same thing back.
You hear what he said? It turned to a fight. It wasn't boxing, right?
Nah, it was supposed to be boxing, but he came to fight, so I'm always down for a fight, so I just turned into a fight with him.
I've known you for a couple of years now, Ramsey, and I've always seen you as a scholar and a gentleman inside the ring and outside. It was quite obvious you won pretty handedly, even though you didn't feel like you did. I know you felt like you did, but not the way you normally do.
Yeah, it's not the way I wanted to, but what can I say, man? He turned into a fight. That's what I had to do.
Okay, Ramsey, you felt like what was really working for you, if there was anything working?
If there was anything working, it was the combinations on the inside. I was trying to work that uppercut with the left hook. I was doing it good, but like I said, he turned into a fight, so every time I tried to land something, he'll smother me up and try to rough me up, so I'd rough him up back.
I got it. Well, hey, what's on the slate for Team Ramsey? What are you guys going to be doing next?
Well, right now we're just going to get back in the gym and look forward to getting to another fight. But right now I want to give a quick shout out to my cousin Xavier Nunez, my little brother. He just brought back gold for the Junior Olympics, I want to say. He brought back gold. He's bad, bro. He's the future of Corpus. Y'all going to love him.
I was there. I saw him win the gold medal in Charleston, West Virginia. I was there last week.
Yeah, man, he dominated the whole tournament and went all the way to nationals, and he dominated the whole national tournament. Now he's ranked 1 in the nation.
That he is. I saw him. Okay, how about some last-minute shout-outs?
I want to give a quick shout-out to my pops, my second father, Rick Nunez, Coach Rios over here, man, and all the people here in Corpus that come to support me. I love y'all.
How about it? Let's give it up for Ramsey Luna.
All right, congratulations to Ramsey. Learned some lessons, got the victory. I believe it's McCall next, correct? We got McCall and Woods coming up next. What do you guys, are you excited for that fight?
I am. I think I talked to McCall's manager, and McCall manager said he pulled him out the fight because the family issues that he had.
Oh, wow. All right, so maybe we'll be on to the main event. We'll find out soon enough. Let's go ahead and go to a break, and we'll see what's going on when we come back. KSAT.com.